Hello students. Today's new point is Kelvin cycle. So Kelvin cycle is known as biochemical phase because in this phase the chemical form of energy, that is ATP, is converted into biological form of glucose. Hence Kelvin cycle is called biochemical phase. So synthesis of phase, also another name is second phase of photosynthesis. Dark reaction, it is known as C3 pathway because PGA is first stable product which contain 3 carbon atoms, hence it is known as C3 pathway. And RUBP is carbon dioxide acceptor. Also, another name of Kelvin cycle is known as the Kelvin-Belson cycle because the entire process of dark reaction was traced by Dr. Melvin Kelvin in along with his co-worker Dr. Belson. Hence, this cycle is also known as Kelvin-Belson cycle. So, the Kelvin after this Kelvin-Belson cycle, so first point is steps are involved in Kelvin cycle. There are total 3 steps are involved in Kelvin cycle. First step is carboxylation. Second is the glycolytic reversal, and third is regeneration of RUBP. So first step is carboxylation. Carboxylation means carbon dioxides reduced starts with 5 carbon sugar, and that sugar is RUBP. It is also known as ribulose 1,5 biphosphates. So RUBP react with carbon dioxide to produce an unstable 6 carbon compound in the presence of rubisco. For unstable 6 carbon compound immediately split into 3 carbon compound, means 3 PGA. So first here carboxylation step is completed. So next step after the carboxylation, next step is known as glycolytic reversal. 3 PGA from 1,3-di-3-PGA then reduced to 3 PGA by NADPH. From these 12 molecules, out of these 12 molecules of 3 PGA, 2 molecules are used to synthesis glucose molecule. Only here 2 molecules are used to synthesis the glucose molecule, and remaining 10 molecules. So under the third step, regeneration of RUBP. So under the regeneration, 10 molecules of 3 PGA are used for the regeneration of 6 molecule of RUBP at cost of 6 ATP. Therefore, the 6 turns of cycle needed to get one glucose molecule of one glucose molecule. So here steps in Kelvin cycles. The 10 remaining 3 carbon molecules are converted back to 6 5 carbon molecules which are used to begin the next cycle. Then Kelvin cycle, carbon fixation, light independent reaction, C3 plant occurs in C3 plant means 80% plants on earth occurs in the stroma, use ATP and NADPH from light reaction as energy and use carbon dioxide. They produce glucose. This is known as the biochemical reaction. So, to produce glucose, it takes 6 turns and use 18 ATP and 12 NADPH. Okay, for the one glucose molecule, Kelvin cycle takes 6 turns and use 18 ATPs and 12 NADPH. So this is the diagram of Kelvin cycle. Then Kelvin cycle summary. In short, use ATP, NADPH and carbon dioxide and release or produce food, means glucose, NADP and ADP and P, means used all these glucose, NADP and ADP or inorganic phosphate used in light reaction. So here today we discuss about the only Kelvin cycle. So this diagram show interdependent interference of light and dark reaction. So two phases of photosynthesis, for example light reaction and dark reaction. So light reaction of photosynthesis occurs in grana and dark reaction take place in stroma. Light reaction of photosynthesis generate ATP and NADPH2 and dark reaction release ATP and NADP are transferred to ADP and NADP, which are transferred to grana in which light reaction take place. Means light reaction use product of dark reaction. So ADP and NADP get recharged to form ATP and NADP to continue the fixation of carbon dioxide and formation of carbohydrate in dark reaction. So these two phases means dark reaction and light reaction. So interdependence of light reaction and the dark reaction.